And Today Show regulars, the Doug Anthony Allstars.
Hello, Australia!
Yeah. Who's the bigger man? Who cares for his fellow man? Yeah, can you dig it? Woo! He's the king of showbiz, and he's teamed up with Liz. His name is Steve. Steve is not myopic, but sex ain't his favorite topic. Oh no, Steve, yeah. Every woman has a dream. She wants to be with Steve. She loves Steve. Ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam. Steve, hello, guys.
Morning, fellas. They obviously haven't thrown you out of the UK yet. The immigration people haven't caught up with you. Now, listen, tell me about this gig of yours. 3,000 fans. I can't believe that.
Well, yes, we did a gig in Wales just a couple of nights ago in front of 3,000 crazy, wild, sexy students throwing limbs and beer and things into the air. It was a good night. After the gig, we went round to see Tom Jones at his place, and we met him when we did the Viva Cabaret episodes, and he was a lovely fella and had a big dinner party going, and it was good fun.
Oh, it was fantastic. Tom was there, invited us around, and Harry Seacombe was there, a couple of other sort of notable people. Harry Seacombe and his wife, of course, had a lovely little baby boy about 3 weeks ago. Hayden, they called him. Hayden Seacombe. Settle down, Australia. It's a joke.
And of course, Tom Cruise was there, and he and Nicole, of course, have just had a beautiful daughter. They've called her Harbour Cruise.
Harbour Cruise. Come on. Wow.
Oh, it was just like that all night. But while the fun was going on there, we did realise that there were tremendous links between Australia and Wales. The main one being, of course, language. You do find that when Australians do get tipsy, they start to speak Welsh. Tom taught us this song in Welsh, a famous Welsh mining song. It's a classic.
But if we pass out many fall, but if you don't. But if it's a massive, we walk my left and now. Me left falls in me for I'm walk down me fanway. Clip up my body for me when they die. When the boat comes in, wa-da-da-da-da, on it went, what a night.
Now, what about Margaret Thatcher's memoirs? First of all, they were serialised in newspapers that shouldn't have had them. Then the official serialisation came out, and now the Margaret Thatcher biography, the book, is out. What's all the gossip about that? What are you hearing?
It's interesting. I suppose the thing that's most relevant to Australia at the moment is the allegations that she has made about a relationship, romantic perhaps, between herself and our Prime Minister, Mr. Keating. Now, not too much is known about this at the time. We haven't really read the chapter on love, chapter 10, which is entitled Between a Rock, perhaps symbolic of Uluru, and a nice face, perhaps Mr. Keating in that phrase there. And it seems they used to meet for illicit pina coladas at a very popular club called Stringfellows. Very bizarre thing. Used to dress down so as not to attract the suspicion of the public and the press.
Things went terribly wrong, of course, when Paul Keating was caught on television flicking the bra strap of Her Majesty. Maggie called the whole thing off. So it does appear that Paul might have got downstairs outside, but there's no way he really got up to number 10 with Maggie.
There are certainly some photographs of Paul that are circulating at the moment with a very bad bruise on this side of his face with 5 very distinct fingers that could be an impression of Margaret Thatcher's hand.
We do miss home. Sometimes you just want to see a familiar face. But right now, it's good night from the Doug Anthony Allstars.
As for his fellow man, yeah. Steve Liebmann is a flirt, but he's not as good as